issue, don't discuss with me. Talk to admin people, convince them. If you have any problem, convince them. Hibernate starts, I think within 10-15 days we are planning to start. I will give the slot. Hibernate, web service, microservices, we are planning to start. Fine. You did not attend last class. It is there in the YouTube. You can go and watch. Anyhow, today I will revise. No, no, no. Try to open with paintbrush. It will come as it is. Maybe you are not opening properly. Use proper paintbrush image. Yes, till the end it will be online batch. Though lockdown complete, this batch will continue as online batch. Yes. Shall we get into this discussions? That link is for registration. That link is for registration. That link is for registration. Okay. JDBC code is already uploaded in the Git. Collect from the Git. Collect from the Git. Sir, admin people, whatever they demand, you have to give. That's it. If they ask ID card, receipt. JDBC is not prerequisite. You can take JDBC parallel to Servlet. Very soon in 9 o'clock slot or 11 o'clock slot, I am going to start. Okay, in this slot, you will be learning Servlet and JSP of Advanced Java. JDBC how to start in some other slot. Yes. Okay. Shall we revise? Anyhow, we will see. We will develop mini projects in our course. And you can develop websites. We can develop websites. 11 o'clock Core Java 29th onwards. Okay. I'll take the queries at the end of the session, another 5-10 minutes. Okay. Stop putting on irrelevant questions. Get into the subject. Get into the subject. Everyone. Get into the subject. The people who just joined today, other day, everyone. You have to connect to the revision. Today's gap has come. Newcomers have come. Everyone, please participate in revision. Okay, our advanced Java is mainly 3 topics, sir. JDBC, Servlet, JSP plus, mini projects plus, JSTL plus, and etc. So JDBC is already over in this batch. The people who joined today onwards or two days before onwards, they will be getting Servlet JSP in this batch. What about my JDBC, sir? JDBC have to attend in some other slot parallelly. 9 o'clock or 4 o'clock, very soon this batch will be started. Don't worry about that. Okay? Fine. Servlet JSP will be covered here. JDBC is not the prerequisite to attend Servlet. Core Java is the prerequisite to attend what? Servlet. Is that clear? Okay. Nice. Okay. Core Java oops is enough. Okay. Core Java oops is enough. So servlets are started in this batch 2 days back. That means last week, Thursday. Thursday, Friday class happened. After that, today class is happening. Newcomers, don't be panic. Still nothing started. Only background preparation is happening. Spring class will start within a 1 month morning 7 a.m. Within 1 month morning 7 a.m. spring batch will start. Okay, boss. Listen. Servlet JSPs are the Java technology which are there to develop the websites. Nothing but web applications. Layman terminology website, technical terminology web application. Okay, now, right? Why should we go for website or web application? If we keep data and logic in standalone application, since standalone application is specific to one computer, is specific to what? One computer, and only one user can operate that computer, okay, that application. The data and logic of standalone application are specific to one user, are specific to one user. No, sir, I want more visibility and accessibility to data and logic. Then we can go for client server application, which is called two-tier application. Client server application, which is called what? Two-tier application. Are you getting my point there? So in that one, the data and logics of server application. Let us fill database software is server application here. Okay, data means tables data. Logic means PLC call procedures and function are visible and accessible to all the clients who are talking to what server through network. Generally, that network is local area network within an organization, within a small area, that network will be there. That means the data and logics of server application in client server application are specific to a network, because all the clients who are using that network to talk to server application can get access to the data, can get access to the data and logics of the server application. Our Java application talking to database software is the best example for client server application. All the client application who are talking to database software through network can get access to data and logics of the database software. Here data means DB tables data. Logics means PLC equal procedures and functions logic, because there also some code will be there. No, sir. I want to have more global visibility and accessibility to data and logics. That time, local area network is not sufficient. We should go for wide area network, which is nothing but internet. Network of networks, network of networks, which is nothing but international network. Got it or not there? But the problem is the regularly developed Java standalone application, client server application cannot be executed as it is on the internet setup, cannot be executed as it is on the internet environment, because internet runs with a special protocol called HTTP and special setup is required. For that purpose, okay, for that purpose we have to think about going for website. We have to think about going for what website, because they can be placed in the internet, they can be executed in the internet setup. Everyone got it? So that what happened, the data and logic kept in website are globally visible and accessible, 24 by 7 visible and accessible, because they are there in the internet is everywhere. So indirectly they are global. Data and logics of web application becomes globally visible logics and data. Everyone getting my point there or not there? Sir, why internet is called as web or web network? Internet looks like a spider's web, network of network. Spider creature web also looks like this. One small circle connected to another circle, that connected to another circle. Internet is also network of network. One network connected to another network, that connected to what? Another network. That's why. Listen, there are three dominant technologies in the market to develop the websites. One is Java, one is .NET, one is PHP. 4 years before, Java for large scale website like Flipkart.com banking projects, .NET for medium scale project, college website and university website, PHP for small scale websites. PHP for small scale websites. Okay. PHP for small movie promotional website, car model promotional website, website that runs for 1 year, runs once for 1 month, once for 45 days. Those small website will be developed by using what? PHP. But from last 4 years, after arrival of jQuery and Angular JS, using which user interface designing is dead easy. User interface designing is dead easy. The two free. They are open source. They are open source. Okay, Java from the beginning, user interface is very complex. In .NET and PHP, user interface is very easy. So they found jQuery and Angular JS can be used for user interface designing along with the Java, along with the .NET, along with the PHP. So they got a thought, already Java is popular for security and large scale application, commerciality, complexity, it can handle nicely. With the arrival of jQuery and AngularJS, user interface designing also has become dead easy. User interface designing also has become what? Dead easy, super easy. Since it has become dead easy and super easy, since it has become what? Dead easy and super easy, they started using jQuery and AngularJS with Java. So that time they started looking Java even in what medium scale projects and small scale projects, even in what medium scale projects and what small scale projects. Everyone got the clarity or not there? That's the reason from last 4 years, Java based website development is increasing. .NET and PHP based website development is decreasing. You may ask me the question, sir, what about Django? Django is a Python based framework. It is having a lot of security issues. So that's why people are not preferring Django to develop the websites. Python is popular where in IoT, Internet of Things, and a little bit in data science. But Java is also popular in data science, but not there in IoT, not there in IoT. So that's the role of Python in today's market. But look at Java. Look at using Java, I can develop standalone application, mobile application, Android, website, Servlet JSP technologies, okay, enterprise applications, Flipkart.com kind of application, gaming applications. Come on, distributed applications like what? RESTful web services like PayPal, Google Pay kind of thing. So what not? Java, big data, Hadoop kind of thing. Java is there everywhere. Java is there everywhere. Right now, Python is there little bit in data science. In that also Java is there. In that also Java is there. Right now, Java is missing in IoT, but Python is happening in IoT. So that's why don't agree if someone says, why are you learning Java? Python has come now. Python will replace Java. No, no, no. Python never become alternate to Java. Let me mark my word. If you attend demo classes of Python faculty, okay, they will tempt you. Java is going to be outdated in what? 2 years, 3 years. Future is Python. Future is Python, because they need to earn their burden better. That's why they have to say like that. Okay. So the people who are giving that statement, okay, giving from last 4 years that statement, but last 4 years they are giving that statement, but still their 2 years are not completed. You only just think once. You only just think once. They are giving this statement from last 4 years, and from last 4 years, next to after 2 years, no Java, everywhere Python. But from last 4 years, they are giving that statement. So they only should sit and introspect oneself. Okay, sir, you are a Java faculty, you will say Java great. Someone is Python faculty, you will say Python is great. But we don't bother, sir. Okay, we want that one which is having openings, where openings are there, where openings are there. Okay, I will come to openings also. Go to Naukari.com, go to timesjob.com, go to some other website, job portal website. So take 1 year history. Okay, out of 100 openings, 70 to 80 openings will be there in Java. Only 3 to 4 openings will be there in Python. Okay, compared to Python, UI technologies are having more openings. Compared to Python, AWS and DevOps is having more openings. Compared to Python, Linux administration, database administration is having more openings. Compared to Python, testing is having more openings. Okay, I think some people are attending Naresh Technologies job guarantee program. Tell me here, more job openings they are offering in Java domain or Python domain. You only can think. I may speak wrong, Python faculty may speak wrong, but the people who are conducting job guarantee programs, okay, the people who are spending time in job portal website, they know the fact. They know the fact. Okay, so no one can kill the Java. Java roots are very strong. Java wings are very much spreaded. If Sun Microsystem wants to kill the Java also, they cannot kill the Java. They just created Java, but later development is happened because of hundreds of companies. So if Sun Microsystem himself want to kill the Java also, he cannot kill. That much it is deeply rooted, that much its wings are spreaded. Come on. Though recession comes, though recession comes, no new projects are coming. Still, to maintain the existing Java projects, to maintain the existing Java projects, okay. So entire team strength is required as it is. Entire Java team strength is required as it is. So that much establishment is there for Java. That much establishment is there from Java. Okay. So I know when new comes, discussion happens more on new, and they will try to overlook a old one. It does not mean when new comes, old should be outdated. Python is not alternate for Java. Python is creating one parallel domain in job market. That is a small domain only, but it is a parallel job market. Is not at all is not at all replacing Java. Don't believe anyone's statement. Don't go by Python faculty demo classes statement, because for their bread and butter they will try to motivate you. And we also attract, why? Because Java is bit old, Python is new, we also think that maybe kind of thing. Not at all, not at all, not at all. Are you understanding my point? Mark my word, I started my career in Java and I will take my retirement in Java, and I'm planning to work another 10-15 years minimum. Okay, I'm planning to work another 10-15 years minimum. That much age and that much energy I have to work. So mark my word, I will take retirement in Java itself. Okay, na? So I have a confidence, and you think about yourself. Okay, so because one two questions have come, sir, my friends are saying Python, no more Java, within 1 year 2 year Java will be gone, this kind of, all these are the rumors they are spreading to make some business. You just talk to your friends who started learning Python 2 years back, 3 years back, 4 years back. How many of them doing job? How many of them moved to other domains? How many of them sitting idle? They will, that will give the clarity. That will give the clarity. Are PL SQL is always helper technology, ra worst fellow. PL SQL is not at all main technology. Oracle, SQL, PL SQL, don't consider, because of the job will come. Okay. Direct jobs will be 1%. They are always helper technology for these mainstream technologies called. Okay. Okay, mainstream technology is called Java, .NET, and Python. For these main, they are the helper technologies. Can we come back to the subject? I don't want to see. I don't want to see any confusion about Java future. Java future is bright. Trust Java, and you will be in a good position. Okay. Packages also, huge packages are. Okay, recently, not recently, 2 years back, one guy, by showing 3 years gap as experience, he got 14.4 lakhs of package. And within 1 year, he changed company. Now he's drawing 18 lakhs. He just to hidden his MCA. He just is in MCA, graduation plus 3 years experience he has shown, and he's drawing much money. Okay, na? So nothing happens to Java. Stick to Java. Don't fluctuate yourself. Okay, na? And I even introduced in my offline classes also. I hope you remembered him. Fine. Shall we go back? Sorry, up to 40-45 years you can do coding, Bob. Forever you can do coding if you are interested. Fine. What is web application? Web application is collection of web component, nothing but reusable programs or files, having ability to generate the web pages. How many web pages are there? How many types of web pages are there? Two types. Yes. Static web pages and what? Passive web pages. Static web pages are passive web pages. Dynamic web pages are what? Active web pages. Got it or not there? Super. Okay. If content of the web page is fixed for all requests, not changing for all requests, then it is static web page. About us page, contact us page, terms and condition pages are what? Web pages, static web pages. If the content of the web page is varying based on the input values of the request or based on the time of request generation, then it is called dynamic web page. Gmail inbox page, live game score page, stock market share values page, these are called dynamic web pages. Okay, listen carefully. A good website is that website that is having more dynamic web pages, less static web pages. More dynamic web pages, less static web pages. More dynamic web pages and what? Less static web pages. Okay, listen here. Some Deepak Bal has kept one message. I want everyone to read it, because in the lockdown period also they got the job. Everyone, please read this message. My friend got Java 5 lakh package in 2 years experience, and he told me just focus on Natras or Spring and Hibernate class. You will get a job definitely. But to attend Spring and Hibernate with maturity, we should also focus on what? Advanced Java, Core Java. We should also focus on what? Advanced Java, Core Java. Don't neglect Core Java. Fine. Don't neglect Core Java. Everyone got the clarity? I hope everyone read that message. I think now you got confidence. Now you got confidence. Don't keep any question mark. Believe me, believe Java, believe the content that is happening. Okay, believe the content that is happening and believe yourself. Most important is believe yourself. If you don't believe yourself, you cannot make others to believe about you. Fine, come on. Right. Yeah, there are three types of web components. There are three types of web component based on kind of web pages they generate. Static web component, they generate static web pages. Static web component, they generate static web pages. Dynamic web component, they generate dynamic web pages. HTML files comes under. Okay. Okay, HTML files comes under what? Static web components. And Servlet JSP, PHP, ASP.NET, and etc. comes under what? Dynamic web component, because they generate dynamic web pages. We have other thing called helper web components. They don't generate web pages. They just help others to others in generation of web page. I want static web page with image. Okay, image will be acting as a helper web component. I want dynamic web page with audio background. Audio file will be acting as a helper web component. These helper web component do not generate web pages on their own. They just act as helper web component for static and what? Dynamic web component in the generation of web pages. In the generation of what? Web pages. Are you getting my point there? Listen carefully. The way we develop static web component and helper web component, same in all technologies based website development. All technologies based what? Website development. Only dynamic web components will change environment to environment. In Java environment, we use Servlet JSP technology to develop dynamic web component. In .NET, we use ASP.NET. In PHP, we use what? PHP components. So, but HTML, JavaScript, image, audio, video files. That means static web components and helper files are same. All helper files are same in all the technologies based website development. In all the technologies based website development. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? Super. After that, we discussed the need of web server. Everyone should listen carefully. Everyone should listen carefully. This is again most important. Listen here. So far in core Java, you developed standalone application. Tell me total at a time how many people will operate that application, Ra? At a time how many people will operate that application? Please speak out. At a time how many people will operate that application? At a time how many people will operate that application? At a time how many people will operate that application? Tell me. Standalone application. One person, standalone, one person. Is there any need of automation? Is there any need of automation? No, because one person at a time, automation is not required. But once I keep website in the internet, only one person will give request or lakhs of people will give request? Only one person will give request or lakhs of people will give request? Only one person will give request or lakhs of people will give request? Come on. Lakhs of people will give request one by one or simultaneously? Simultaneously, 24/7 from different locations. Yes. Manual execution of web component is going to work out. Come on, my dears. Manual execution of web component is going to work out. No. We need automation or not? We need automation or not? Come on. Yes. What do you mean by automation? There should be some software who listens to browser requests continuously, takes the request, passes them to appropriate web application and web component, dynamically executes the web component, gather the results from web component, and sends those results to browser as responses. Sends those results to browser as responses. Come on. So such kind of automation is required or not required? Such kind of automation is required or not required? Who will do that? A special software called web server. What is the example for web server? Popular web server in Java is Tomcat, .NET IIS, PHP, AWS. It is not Apache, it is not Amazon Web Services, it is Apache Web Server. It is Apache Web Server. It is no way related to Amazon Web Services. Is that clear? Yeah, sometimes server down means that server down only. Okay. Server down means some problem has come to server. That's why website is not working. Application is not working. Okay. Fine. Tell me, web server is a piece of software that listens to client requests continuously, takes the request, passes them to appropriate web components of web application, executes the web components dynamically, sends their output to browser as responses, and to display them as what? Web pages. That means, okay, once you develop the application, and if you keep that web application in the web server, entire execution of web application, entire life cycle management of web application is automated. You need not to do, just to come to home and sleep. That day onwards, taking all the requests, passing them to appropriate web application and web component, executing web component, gathering their result. Okay, gathering this result and passing those results to browser. Everything will be taken care by, everything is taken care by web server itself. Web server itself. Is that clear from my side? Come on. Right. Okay, now let me introduce some terminology. Okay, someone is asking, Maven tool will be discussed or not? Even listen carefully. 14 tools are there here. Tools are part of Naresh Technology, any Java course. You join in, you join in complete Java package or frameworks or advanced Java. Okay, tools will come automatically. Tools will come automatically. We don't charge separate money for tools. So tools are separate, not separate courses in market. In Naresh IT, tools are not separate courses. Okay, workshops will happen. Whenever they happen, come and collect the tools. That's it. Okay, recently some tools completed. In future, some tools will come. In the rotation, all 14 tools will be covered one after another. Some tools I will take, some tools will be taken by other faculty, but overall tools will take place. Overall tools will take place. Okay, fine. Shall we get into the discussions now? Are tools are helper things here, helper things. Helper things like how we got Maven, how we got SVN, how we got Eclipse, how we got JUnit. They help us to write better code using applications. They help us to write better code in applications. Okay. In company, along with the technology, some helper tools will be there. Tools are part of the course. Don't worry. Okay. Right. Fine, boss. Let's come to today's discussion. Uh, Listen, boss. We develop the website or web application. We keep in the web server for automation. This process is technically called deployment. This process is technically called deployment. The process of keeping Developed web application. Developed web application in web server is called deployment. Is called deployment. The process of removing web application from web server is called undeployment. Is called undeployment. And reverse is called undeployment. Terminology, boss, nothing else. For automation, we keep web application in web server. That is called deployment. Removing is called undeployment. Suppose one chemical factory approached me, develop the website. We developed it. But to make sure that that is running continuously without human intervention or without any chemical factory people intervention, it should be placed in web server for automation. The process of placing this one is called deployment. Now, after a few days, he said, I lockdown, no orders will come. I want to suspend my website services. I want to suspend. I will remove that one from web server. That is called undeployment. Is that clear, boss? Right. Understanding web application development setup. Development and execution setup. Understanding development execution setup. Okay, generic setup, boss. What do you mean by generic setup? What do you mean by generic setup? Not specific to any Java, .NET or PHP technology. Common. Array, you might have heard about generic medicine. Come on. You might have heard about generic medicine. That means medicine without brand name. Medicine without brand name. That is called generic medicine. I'll tell one small example to understand the terminology generic. Okay, nowadays what doctors are doing, instead of telling take this medicine, you will get relief from problem. Okay, they are telling take this medicine of so and so brand, of so and so brand. They are writing medicine name along with the brand name. They are writing medicine for given by brand one branded company, so that doctors will get the commission, medical shop people will get the commission. So a lot of business is happening. Even though that medicine original cost is 1 rupee, these branded companies will make it what 300 rupees. Okay, and in that 150 60 rupees will be given as commission to doctor. Another 50 rupees will be given commission to what is that, sales people or medical people, and the remaining people will go to the pockets of the pharma companies. Like this they are looting the people. Like that they are what, looting the people. So pharma people are the richest people in any country, because all people are not so aware of medicine, na? That's the reason they are looting people like anything. So let it be, let it be. So that's why in Rajasthan kind of state government passed one new law. What is that law? Hey doctor, don't write brand name of the medicine. You write the medical formula name. Okay? You write the medical formula name. Medical formula name. It's up to the patient to purchase either in the good brand, bad brand, okay, or without brand. Without brand, because all medicines will have same formula. Come on, all medicines will have formula. So that's why in this remaining in all other states still that rule has not come, but in Rajasthan people fought, some government officers also fought for that. So that's why, so now doctors are writing medical formula name. It's up to the patient, it's up to the patient to purchase that formula medicine in the brand he like or in the unbrand he like. Everyone got the point there or not there? Okay. Yes, yes. I'll tell one small example to understand the terminology generic, because this word will come again and again in our learning process. That's why let me spend some time. Suppose you have gone to doctor. Doctor found you are very weak. Your calcium levels are very low. Doctor has to say, drink milk every day, you will be healthy and your calcium levels will increase. Your calcium levels will increase. But what our doctors nowadays saying, they are not saying drink milk. They are saying drink Amul milk only. Drink heritage milk only. Aisa no na. So compared to other milk, heritage milk and Amul milk is bit costly. Aisa no na. Actually, any milk is okay. But doctors are saying what? Drink Amul milk, drink heritage milk. So they are very costly. They are very costly. Like in that process, patients got looted or not there. What doctor supposed to say? Drink milk. It's up to the patient which brand milk he want to drink. He may drink buffalo milk, which is unbranded directly from his farm. Or he may drink what? Branded milk if he's a rich guy. Yes or no? Branded milk if he's a rich guy. So that is nothing but writing generic medicine name. Writing generic medicine name. Are you understanding my point there? I hope you got a clarity. Generic meaning general. Generic means common. So this setup what I am giving is not specific to Java, not specific to .NET, not specific to not specific to PHP. Not specific to what? PHP. Not specific to what? PHP. So that what happens? Okay, the Java developer can link in the Java environment. Can you come back? Can you come back, please? Kohli Brando, Rohit Brando, we are not here for that. Example over. That's it. Please. We are not for that time pass. My content is huge. My syllabus is huge. But at the same time, I don't want to compromise in the quality. So you have to cooperate with me. Don't drag the discussion unnecessarily here and there. Okay. Once in a while, okay. But try to stick to the subject, please. Tell me here. So they tell me here, that Java people can understand the setup in Java angle. .NET people can understand the setup in .NET angle. Anyhow, we all are Java, but still I'm giving generic setup so that we can link this knowledge for .NET setup, link this knowledge to PHP setup or Java setup. Fine, tell me. To develop and execute web application, we need multiple components here. We need multiple components, no doubt in that. So we have a machine. I'm not only giving development setup, I'm giving execution setup also. So while executing, browser is required to give the request and to gather the response. Yes. Here is my browser. Here is my web server. Here is my another machine. Here is my another machine. This machine will have a browser. This machine will have a web server for automation. And this machine will have database software. This machine will have a database software. This machine will have a database software. Machine 1, machine 2, machine 3. Here is my database software. Here is my web server. Here is my browser. Yes. Yeah, don't say systems. The word system is quite used for representing software project. Quite used for representing software project. Got it? Yes. Here is my deployed web application. Here is my deployed web application. And this deployed web application will have a web components. Sir, why are you using the word called deployed? Development of web application always happens outside the server. Once development is over, it will be moved to server. Moving to server is called deployment. Moving to server is called deployment. Everyone got it? Yeah, this is my web component 1, web component 2, web component 3. Like this, lot of web components will be there. Some of them are static web components, some of them are dynamic web components, some of them are helper web component. But definitely lot of web components will be there. So I will call it as component 1, component 2, component 3, component 4, component 1, component 2, component 3, component 4. Yes. Yes. Browser gives request to component 1. Yes. This component 1 process the request if necessary. 1 minute. I will give more elaborated points. Browser gives request. Since web server listens to client request continuously, it takes the request. Okay. Actually, browser gives request how here by typing URL in the address bar. Uniform resource locator. URL means na uniform resource locator. We type URLs in the address bar na youtube.com, gmail.com, some https colon, http colons. We'll type some big URLs in the address bar na that URL. Because of that request is generated. Web server traps and takes the request, and based on the URL info, it will map that request to appropriate web component of appropriate web application, appropriate web component of appropriate web application. If necessary, this web component will what? Process the request. If necessary, this web component will process the request and also interacts with the database software in that processing request. Okay, whatever result that are generated, they are formatted and given to web server, and web server passes that result to browser as response. Okay, browser displays that response as what? Web page. Okay, that response as what? Web page. Response as web page. A lot of example. You typed gmail.com or you clicked on hyperlink, you clicked on login button. Everything is like this. Everything is request response only, na? Yes, response. Okay, this is, if this web component is static web component, static web page. If this web component is dynamic web component, dynamic web page. So definitely that response will be displayed in the browser as a web page. So let's see now. This is number 1. Okay, this is number 1. Web server takes the request and gives to web component. Number 2. Logic in web component executes. Number 3. If necessary, that web component interacts with the database software. Number 4. Okay, so results come. Okay, result formatted. Formatted result comes to what? Web server. Number 5. Number 5. Okay, formatted result goes to browser as response. Number 6. Number 7. Browser receives that response and displays it as a web page. Browser receives that one and displays it as a response. Displays it as a web page. Displays it as a web page. Everyone got the clarity here or not there? Everyone understanding my point there? So here what? Tier 1 or layer 1? Tier 1 or layer 1? A logical partition in the application is called tier or layer. Maybe right now, different layers can be there on different machines or on the same machine. But a logical partition or physical partition of the project is called as what? Tier or layer. So right now I have taken 3 tiers on 3 machines. Not compulsory. All 3 tiers can be there in the same machine also. So that's why a logical or physical partition of the application is called what? Tier. Is called as what? Tier. So this is my network. This is my network. Yes, this we call as a tier 2 or layer 2. This we call as what? Tier 3 or layer 3. Tier 3 or what? Layer 3. Give me 2 minutes. I need some more space. Number one, browser gives request. You using URL. B, web server traps and takes the request. Number C, web server traps and takes the request and handovers the request to appropriate web component of web application. Next, web component process the request. First time now I'm writing everything elaborately. D, I'm using numbers, A, B, C, D, boss. Numbers it seems. 1, 2, 3, 4. Web component interacts with the database software if necessary. Number 5. The results generated by the web component goes to web server. Number 6, web server sends the results to browser as a response. Number 7, browser displays the response as the web page. Okay, fine. Here we can see our web application either as a 2-tier application or as 3-tier application. With database, 3-tier application. Without database software, 2-tier application. Everyone got the clarity? With database, be active. With database, 3-tier application. Without database, 3-tier application. Everyone got it or not there? For example, Hyderabad.com is there where we got a lot of static web pages talking about the Hyderabad. No interaction with the database is required. It is just advertisement website. No need of talking to database software. So that time it is going to be Mr. Chittibabu, your voice is giving disturbance. Hello. Am I audible? Any disturbance in the voice? Disturbance is there or not there? Everything is perfect? Okay, cool. Concentrate. Yes. Fine. We can develop web application either as 2-tier application without database software or as 3-tier application or as a three-tier application with database software. Listen, I'm going to introduce some more terminologies. Listen here, there is a database may be there, may not be there. So mainly browser and web server. Browser and web server. Concentrate. So if I divide it, this browser setup is called client side. This server setup is called server side. Everyone agree with me or not there? This falls under client side or not there? Client side. These things falls under what? Server side. If database is there, that including database server side setup. Come on. This is server side setup, and this browser and browser mission comes under what? Client side setup. Okay, now I'm introducing new terminologies. Everyone concentrate. Based on the place where the web component executes, not resides. Based on the place where the web component executes, there are two types of web components. Number one, client side web components. Number two, server side web component. Okay, then Prashant, why are you keeping DB in the machine 3? Arey, I already said run Aina. Database may be there, may not be there. Okay. When there, for all projects, common database they will use. So for all projects, common database means, come on, for all projects, common database means it will be there in the machine where web server is there, a different machine. And if all softwares are kept in one machine, burden on the machine will increase or not. Think in real-time perspective. Don't think Amirpet level. In Amirpet level, one laptop, there only browser, there only server, there only database, there only PUBG game, there only WhatsApp, there only Facebook, there only your movies. No, don't think like Amirpet level or college student level. Think company level. Big projects, big data. So to maintain that, or if website is having, come on, if website is having only static web pages, then what is need of database? Tell me. There's a website just talking about Hyderabad history, some images, some history. Where is the need of database? Facebook, Gmail, some database is required. Naresh IT also database is required. Why? When you generate the inquiry, your details should be stored in the database. Okay, but there will be some website, no database is required. They just want to present the data, no update operation. They just want to present the data. Suppose there is a website giving there is a website giving what? Online information about okay, government jobs. Online information about government jobs. So just a static content, there is no need of what? There is no need of websites. Only advertisements, only content, static content, only about organization. They are not taking any registrations. Okay, that time what? No need of database. All are static web pages, then there is no need of database. Though dynamic is there. I'll come how search engine will search the website, we'll talk. Okay, we'll talk that one later. It's nowhere related to current discussion. Okay, search engine won't search in database. Search engine will search every page, meta tag in every HTML page. Meta tags will be there based on the keywords that are there in the meta tag. Okay, based on the keyword that is there in what? Meta tag, this will be happen. What practically, madam? Still I didn't start application development. When I start the application development, you will get the clarity. Without database, we didn't start application development. Wait for a few days. When we start application development, we will get the clarity. Understanding my statement? I'm not understanding where you are thinking. I still didn't start any application development. Then practicals will come into picture. We are understanding theory. We are understanding terminologies. Please, you have to change your mindset. I take another 3-4 days time to start application development. Till that time, we have to understand terminologies. Okay. If I, without building concept, if I start the development of web application also, it's a waste. First, control your excitement. Without knowing terminology, what you will do in application development? We have to install softwares. We have to, please, completed engineering, still you are not having maturity to attend the classes. Just think on that. Think on that. Fine, come back, come back. Please stick to the current discussions. Stick to the current discussion. If any website is there without database software, that is a 2-tier. With database software, that is a 3-tier. Okay. Most of the good websites are 3-tier applications. Maybe 1-2 applications, okay, will be there as what? 2-tier application. Suppose hyderabadads.com. So all ads will be static content. So no database is required. Got it or not there? hyderabadhistory.com. hyderabadhistory.com. Okay, in the history will be kept as a static web pages with the full images. No need of database. All are static pages. That time no need of any database software. Listen, based on the place where the web components execute, based on the place where the web components executes, there are 2 types of web components here: client side web components and server side web components. Based on the place where the web components execute, there are 2 types of web components. There are 2 types of web components. A, server side web components. B, client side web component. Client side web component. Okay, first think about what is client side web component. What is client side web component? Listen, suppose this web component is HTML, let us assume. Whenever I give request to that HTML web component, okay, it won't execute in the web server. Its code component will not go. Component's code will go to browser for execution. Okay, browser is always client side. That's why it is called client side web component. Why, sir? To execute HTML code, we need HTML interpreter. HTML interpreter is not there in the web server. HTML interpreter is there in browser only. That's why HTML code of HTML file comes to browser for execution. That's the reason HTML files are called client side web components. Client side web component. Even JavaScript code is also called as what? Client side web component. Why, sir? To execute JavaScript code, we need JavaScript engine. JavaScript engine is not there in the server. JavaScript engine is there only in the browser. That's why whenever you give request to HTML or HTML with the JavaScript code, they don't execute in the server. They execute by coming to browser, because to execute HTML code, HTML interpreter, to execute JavaScript code, JavaScript interpreter, engine, both these are there in what? Browser, not in the web server. That's the reason they are called client side web component. What about jQuery, AngularJS, Node.js, React.js? All these are also JavaScript based now, sir. So indirectly they are also client side. Indirectly they are also client side web components. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? They are also what? Client side web component, because indirectly they are JavaScript only, na? Super. So one thing is clear: don't decide whether web component is server side or client side based on the place where it resides. Decide it based on the place where it executes. Because location wise, everything is there in web application. Web application is always deployed in web server. Location wise, place wise, everything is server side, but still we are using the terminology client side and server side. We are doing the differentiation based on the place where they execute, not based on the place where they reside. Okay. These web components, these web array database software comes under backend. These these web component, browser related stuff, HTML, JavaScript, everything that presents something, that takes something from you, is called front end. Database comes under backend. Okay, servlet, JSP, HTML, JavaScript, all this comes under what? Front end. Because of that, some web pages will come and we operate on those web pages. That's the reason they come under front end. I read your question, Babu. Wantedly, I'm ignoring because that this is not the right time. It's not Java.net. It's not Java. Java always server side. Java always server side. Okay. See, in Java, some of them are backend, some of them are front end. Are you getting my point there? In Java, something comes under front end, something comes under backend. Suppose Java based Hibernate JDBC backend, Java based Servlet JSP or front end. So we cannot say Java are backend, Java front end. No, no, no. Java is all rounder. It can act as front end one, it can act as back end one. In different situation, it will act in different angles. Time is there. Please control. I will explain everything. Let me get them in a order. Come on. Please. See, first time you asked a question, I have seen ignored. You have to understand. Still time is there, sir will come. If you put that question again and again 10 times, it's a waste of time for you and for others also. Use some common sense. After seeing question also, if I am not replying means, okay, maybe initial days still you are not habituate. You think that it is irrelevant discussion. That's why sir is ignoring. Okay, na? Please, please, the people who cannot control their excitement, keep the questions till end. I will answer. Once the topic is over, anyhow, at the end, I am giving 5 minutes time to clarify your doubts. Okay, na? I wantedly ignore some irrelevant questions. Then you think that, oh, that is nowhere related to current topic. Still time is there to come to that discussion. Wait till end and then ask. Or every day beginning also 2-3 minutes time I am giving. That time you ask. Or mail me or keep in the group. Keep in the group. But don't put the question back to back 10 times, irritating me and other students. Please, please, is online class, your cooperation is required. Class cannot happen one to one. Class is one to many. So you don't have any right to disturb some flow. Okay, na? I'm not against of conducting interactive session, but relevant questions are entertained. Fine. If I'm ignoring something means keep till the end. Ask one time, ignored. Keep till end. Lastly, you ask. No problem. Okay, na? So it happens, but you have to control. The web component. That web component whose code comes to browser for execution from web server when it is requested is called client side web component. HTML files, JavaScript files, Yes. To execute HTML code, HTML code, HTML interpreter is required given by browser, to execute what code? JavaScript code, JavaScript engine is required given by browser. So that's the reason they are going to browser. Yes, boss. Now focus, concentrate. Server side web component. These web components reside and execute in server, but I am not taking decision based on the place where they reside. I am taking this decision based on the place where they execute. Okay. I'm taking the decision based on the place where they execute. Server side web component. These web component reside and execute in web server. That's why they are called server side web component. Servlet, JSP, ASP.NET, PHP, all these web components are called as what? Server side web components. Are you getting my point there or not there? Because they reside in the server, they also execute in the server. But I'm not taking decision based on the place where they reside. I'm taking decision based on the place where they are executing. Why, sir? To execute servlet component, setup is given by Java web server. That's why they execute in Java web server itself. To execute ASP.NET component, setup is given by what? IIS server. They need not to go to browser for execution. And moreover, servlet components are there in Java. So browser will not have any JVM to execute what? Java code. So that's why servlet components will reside in web server and also execute in what? Web server. Also execute in what? Web server. Are you getting my point there or not there? Yes. So let's see. These components reside and execute in web server by receiving request from browsers. Example, servlet component. Component means reusable for programs or files. JSP components. What is this? ASP.NET components. PHP components, and etc. Listen here. Though you are staying in Hyderabad from last 20 years, you will not be called as Hyderabadi. You will be called as Hyderabadi if you take birth in Hyderabad. Though you are staying in US from last 2 years, for 4 years or 20 years, you will not be called as US citizen. You will be called as US citizen if you take birth in US. Yes or no? Similarly, don't decide whether web component is client side or server side, where it is residing. Decide it based on the place where it is executing. Decide it based on the place where it is executing. Okay. Location wise, everything resides at server only. HTML, JavaScript, Servlet, JSP, PHP, everything is part of web application. Web application deployed in what? Server. Everything technically, location wise, everything is what? Server side. But still there is a terminology called client side and server side. That terminology is coming based on the place where they execute, not based on the place where they reside. Not based on the place where they reside. Are you understanding my point there? Okay. Note. Decide whether The web component is server side or client side. Decide whether web component is server side or client side based on the place where they are executing, not based on the place where they are residing. Not based on the place where they are residing. One is client side web component, other one is what? Server side web component. Okay, boss. Everyone convinced with me? So one more note I want to give. Generally, all server side web components are dynamic web component. Check it out. What are the examples for dynamic web components? Servlet, JSP, PHP, ASP.NET. So dynamic web components also same. So that's why all server side web components are dynamic web components. Similarly, all client side web components are static web components. Yeah, other day, what is the example I have given for static web component? HTML file. Today, example for client side web components are what? HTML file. So that's why, so static web components are generally client side web component. Dynamic web components are generally server side web component. I hope you got a clarity. How you did this categorization, sir? I did this categorization. Okay, based on the place where they are executing. Sir, what about dynamic and static? That categorization is done by what kind of web pages they are generating. That categorization is done based on what kind of web pages they are generating. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? Yes. Okay, now observe very carefully. With respect to web application, with respect to web application, with respect to web application, HTML, servlet, JSP, JavaScript, CSS, Ajax. Ajax is also extension of JavaScript. jQuery, AngularJS. Actually, JavaScript means everything here. Only first time now I'm writing. Now onward, JavaScript means all JavaScript related thing are called front-end technologies. What technologies? Front-end technologies. Yes. What do you mean by front-end, sir? What you can see, what you can operate is called front-end. What you can see, what you can operate is called front-end. Are you understanding my point there? Yes. Web pages we operate. Web pages we can see. These web pages are coming because of what here? Servlet JSP technologies, HTML, some dynamism in HTML because of JavaScript. Okay. And JavaScript means what? Ajax comes into picture, jQuery, AngularJS, and CSS for applying styles to make our applications more colorful. Yes or no? Na? So these are called front-end technologies. What here? Front-end technologies. I think you are understanding what is the meaning of front-end. Okay. Database software, JDBC, Hibernate, come on. JDBC, Hibernate, web services, and etc. are called back-end technologies. Back-end technologies. And etc. are called back-end technologies. Okay, listen here. I am writing Spring also here, except Spring MVC. In Spring is a big ocean here. In that one Spring MVC is a small module. So that comes under front end. That comes under front end. That comes under front end. Remaining all are back end. Remaining what? All are back end. So these are called back-end technologies. What do you mean by back-end technology? They are not visible. We don't operate them directly or indirectly, but they are the part of the project and they will respond. They are the part of the project, they will respond. Come on. Based on the instruction given by front end, back end will respond. Back end will respond based on the instructions given by front end. Everyone convinced with me or not? What you can see, what you can operate are called front end. What you cannot see, but part of the project will respond based on front end instruction, will respond based on front end instructions is called back end. Is called back end. Come on, boss. Is called back end. What do you say? Convinced with me? Okay, I will tell. In movie, okay, hero, heroine, characteristic, comedian, villain, all these are front end because we see them, we feel them, we connect to them. Come on, front end. But director, choreographer, producer, dance master, cameraman, okay, all these are back end. All these are back end. Singers, all these are back ends here. Art director, all the directory of photography, they are not visible. Okay, they are not visible, but they are still part of the movie. Okay, they are still part of the movie. Are you understanding my point? They are called back end. That's why observe always they are called as what? Back end, back end team, back end team, back end team. They are always called as what? Back end team. Director is a backbone. Director is a back end team. Yes or no? Na? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here also same thing. So try to understand in a simple words. In a application, or project, what we can see and what we can operate, as end user is called front end. End user means visitor of the website. Okay, front end is called front end. And what we cannot see, or operate, but it is part of the project or application and responds based on front end instructions and response based on front end instructions is called backend. Is called backend. Is called backend. I think you got thorough knowledge, boss. We got thorough knowledge what is front end, what is backend. So actually this is my order. First I want to introduce that, then I want to come to this. I'm giving with respect to web application, boss. So purely web application. If I talk more clearly with respect to Java web application, these are the terminologies. So now tell me, in core Java, you are learning front end only. Actually, you are learning Java basics and one front end. AWT Swing comes under front end part only. Advanced Java, maximum your focus is on front end. Mainly JDBC is the one thing where you are learning back end. In Spring, so many modules are there. Spring MVC is the one module that deals with the front end. Remaining all modules are there dealing with the back end. Hibernate, alternate to JDBC, that's why front end. Sorry, back end. Web services, okay, will be completely back end because they make one website talking to payment system kind of thing. So that's why back end. So Java is there in front end and back end. Maybe In front end, along with the Java, we also use some other technology like HTML, JavaScript, CSS kind of thing. In back end, everything can be done through Java. No need of taking any helper technologies also. No need of taking any helper technologies also. Max to max database we have to take as a helper technology, but remaining everything can happen in what? Java in the back end. So Java is very, 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 very strong in what? Backend, server side programming. Okay, quite good in client side programming. So to make it strong only, we got jQuery, Angular JS kind of thing. So that Java even becomes strong in front end. Java even becomes strong in front end. Everyone got the clarity now? That's why Java people nowadays learning Angular JS also. You noticed that? To make themselves as a good programmer, they are even learning Angular JS. Fine. Yes, with this, our main discussion is over, but still setup related discussions are not over. So I will talk more on that setup related discussions when we meet in what? Next class. Okay, na? Next class. Are a GitHub server is used for server or JSP? Sorry. GitHub is a website. I too agree that. Okay, but internally it is a code repository. It is a code repository. So it is a code repository. So you cannot put in what? You cannot put as a server or client kind of thing. That's a different discussion. That's a totally different discussion. Okay, na? Right. GitHub is a website developed by using Servlet JSP. But that website internally there to maintain software codes, source code of the projects. Sir, how to operate it by front-end end user? A visitor is front-end run through text boxes, through hyperlinks. We operate front-end or not? Such a worst question you asked, you know. First, you know who is end user? End user means visitor of the website. How visitor operate the website? He types the URL in the browser, gets the web page, clicks on hyperlink, fills up the text boxes, clicks on the submit button. From there goes to next page. Again clicks on hyperlink, comes back to original page. Huh? Mr. Vamsi, you have to grow up, man. Okay. Spring within 1 month, 7 a.m. Hibernate within 15-20 days in some other slot. See, boss, when I type URL in the browser address bar, it won't directly hit the database. It won't directly hit the database. That URL gives request to what? Servlet. Servlet will talk to database. No URL typed in the browser address bar will talk to database directly. So if you are feeling like this, you are having innocent knowledge. You have to improve your knowledge. Okay. Tomcat server is only for Java. Yes, Tomcat server is only for Java. Spring batch is also online. Yes, whatever batches I start in lockdown, they are completely online batches. JSP new batch, mostly next Monday. Mostly next Monday, 4 p.m. JSP will be there. Prerequisite for Hibernate, JDBC is the prerequisite. Please explain client side web component. They come to browser for execution. They come to browser for execution. Browser is called client. That's why they are called as client side web component. HTML, JavaScript, though you give request to the website and web component, if they are HTML, JavaScript, they don't execute in server. They come to browser for execution. That's the reason they are called client side web component. Yeah, listen here. Within 1-2 days, within 1-2 days, live streaming of YouTube will be completed. Live streaming of YouTube will be stopped. So everyone should register your details. Even the people who are collecting content, today's content in the YouTube also. Everyone should collect this URL. Please collect this URL. JDBC full applications are shared, are already shared in the GitHub. Please take it. Can this batch guy can join JSP batch? If you have a time constraint, join. Otherwise, wait. Yeah, with experience only, we can say whether that website is having 2 tier or 3 tier. You can analyze. Whether it's getting static content or dynamic content. Based on that, we can say whether it is involved with the database or not. Core Java at what time, sir? Core Java at 11 o'clock, 29th. You can start JSP without JDBC knowledge. Yes. With this servlet knowledge, you can come, but better to wait. If you don't have time constraint, better to wait. If you have a time constraint, come. Otherwise, don't come. At least 20-30% knowledge of servlet knowledge is required to attend JSP parallelly. Now, once batch registrations are over, the meeting ID will be shared with those people who are registered. The meeting ID will be shared with those people who are registered. Once you take complete Java package, tools are part of the package. Tools are part of the package. If interviewer asks Java is banned, they don't ask Babu. You should say Java can be used in front end and back end. They will ask with respect to your project. In your application, how you use Java, front end or back end. You should say some Java technologies I use it for front end, some Java technology I use it for front end. Some Java technology I use it for front end. See, boss, if you want to, if you have a core Java, oops, you can continue in this batch, no problem. There's no need of Oracle and UI technologies knowledge. It depends upon whether how can you say website is 2 tier or 3 tier? Yeah, our admin team will keep the mails. Our admin team will communicate with you. Or I have dropped number. By contacting that number, you can know the procedure of paying payment. Nine o'clock or 4 o'clock parallel JDBC batches will start. I'll share content, don't worry. If you have a time constraint, come for next JSP batch having this servlet knowledge. Otherwise, better to wait. To attend Spring, Core Java is the prerequisite. Anything in Advanced Java added advantage. Tools comes under package. Yes. The same questions are coming again and again. Yeah, Java is powerful. That's why I have chosen Java. Using Java, different kinds of application can be developed. That's why using Java. Yeah. Once registrations are over, still it is crossing 500. I don't have any problem to extend to 1,000 membership. Spring batch duration 120 sessions, 7 a.m. within 1 month. Same questions coming again. What is required for 1 year experience? Core, Advanced, Oracle Spring. Oracle Spring. Please, without having Core Java basics, don't come for Advanced Java. Please. First learn Core Java up to oops, then think about Advanced Java parallelly. You tell Spring is backend, how Spring works in the backend. In Spring, we have a module called Spring JDBC, Spring ORM. Using that, we can develop persistence logic. That's why backend. Spring MVC is there to generate the web pages. That's why Spring MVC is front end. If without knowing Spring, I don't know why you are concentrating on that. You will get to know all these things in Spring classes, please. For JSP, Servlet is the prerequisite. No, all different web servers can use different databases. All web server can talk with their all databases. 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Once 4 o'clock JDBC, yeah, 4 o'clock JDBC, it takes 15-20 days easily. 4 or 9 still not decided. I already tell example, same questions coming again and again here. I am not getting any new questions. If you paste questions like this again and again, basic knowledge of Oracle is enough, boss. Basic knowledge of Oracle is enough. BCA student get job without MCA. To get software job, can you, how many sessions will take for JDBC? 35 sessions. 2014 passed out. You have to show gap as experience. Total 6 years na, 4 years IT experience, 2 years irrelevant experience. 2020 core advanced Oracle Spring. These 4 are required to get a job as a fresher. Along with that, CRT, aptitude and reasoning. If you have a percentage issue, try to join in Naresh IT job guarantee program, which is at free of cost. They will take care of your job. Naresh IT job program. Hibernate will be taken how many days? 75 to 80 days. 75 to 80 days. Prerequisite for Spring, Core Java, anything in Advanced Java, added advantage. You cannot get job without degree. Degree is minimum for getting software job. Very less chances are there getting job without degree. So at least in distance mode, try to complete degree. Yeah, we are planning all the batches will come one by one. Yeah, to learn Android, Core Java is required. Once lockdown is over, free job program will join. Will start. Yeah, if you are working on PL SQL developer, you cannot try as a Java developer. You have to learn Spring Hibernate minimum to show Java experience. Yeah, effect on IT job mostly will not be there because most of the IT companies are going for work from home. Okay, IT industry is not that much affected. Yeah, I think you cannot show 4 years as website developer here. You have to even show Spring Hibernate. You have to learn even Spring and Hibernate. Yeah, after 1 year, you'll be treated as a backlog, but MNCs will give problem. Try to join in job guarantee program. Nikki, you are 2020 passed out. How to join in job guarantee program? Listen carefully. Naresh IT will conduct one screening test. If you clear the test, you will be part of job guarantee program. Yeah, if lockdown continues for multiple days, all batches will be started in online mode only. To join in Naresh IT free job guarantee program, Core Java, Advanced Java is a prerequisite for Java students. When Hibernate batch, I think within 20 days we are planning in 1 hour other slot. Screening test will happen once lockdown completes. I already answered, Rababu. BCA is enough, but you have to try. You have only graduation is enough to get the software job. There is no need of post graduation. Yeah, there is a news. All China companies are moving to India after lockdown. Maybe Indian IT industry boom up and other industry also may boom up. All e-commerce websites are there in Java only. Any fresher CRT required, 2019 or 20, whatever it is. Any fresher CRT is required. See, basically SQL is okay, but if you are showing more experience, even PL SQL is required. See, boss, after pass out, after getting course completion certificate, from there you will be treated as fresher. Though you studied 5 years instead of 4 years, okay, after fourth year, you will not be treated as a graduate. After 5 years only, you will be treated as a graduate. For a fresher, CRT, aptitude reasoning, whatever, core Java, advanced Java, Oracle, Spring, these five are required. You got job in SQL. See, SQL jobs are good, but growth will be bit slow. Growth will be bit slow. If you are still enjoying, you carry on, no problem. Growth will be bit slow. For jumping from one company, options will be very less. CRT online batches will be there. Very soon they will be started. Sarlet, I need 55 sessions to complete the Sarlet. Course completion certificate, maybe you may, if you apply for it, they will send. They will send through post. They will send through post what is there in that. So what is your message? First tell me, Sandeep Mahaji. I reply your message. First tell me what is your message. Akshay Inwate, where you resigned last month? Where you resigned last month? I am not getting questions. Whatever I am seeing, I am answering. What is the difference between class and session? I didn't get it. You're talking technically or you are talking... I just see, I use the word called session, boss. That's it. Nothing. Class and session both are one and the same. It's a synonym of regular classroom. Let's see. No, whatever gap you got after 10th, you cannot show as experience. You can show only the gap you got after graduation only as the experience. The gap what you got after graduation as the experience. Gap after 10th standard. Okay. Gap after 10th. No need of taking photograph. I will share in the Facebook. I'll share in the Facebook. Don't worry. Complete document you will get. For backend developer, Spring, Hibernate, web services, everything you have to learn. Microservices, everything. What is e-commerce? All online shopping website comes under e-commerce. Electronic commerce, money, online payments. You can show 4 years experience. Bindu Sravanti, you can show 4 years experience if you are having 2016 passed out. You can put 3 to 4 years you can keep. Sorry, you have to learn complete. Anurag, 2014 passed out. Try to learn complete Java package, all the courses. You have a total 6 years experience. 6 years, but you cannot show 6-year IT experience. 2 years irrelevant experience as a teacher, as a faculty, as a engineering college lecturer, and 4 years IT experience. How can we enter into values into object array? Convert them to wrapper class object and store. Worst fellow. Convert them into wrapper class object and convert. Otherwise, because of auto boxing, they will be automatically converted and stored. Now listen, design pattern, Hibernate, Spring with microservices, Java real-time project, not part of the complete Java package. They are not part of the complete Java package. Spring, Hibernate, Advanced Java, Core Java, Oracle, okay, web services. These are part of complete Java package. Fine, 2000 passed out, wasted time in government jobs. Now looking for a software job. You can get, but you have to show gap as experience. 5 years, what you do is 1 year you show irrelevant experience, 3 to 4 years you show relevant experience. Sir, I rejected TCS joining because currently pursuing MCA and also taking Java course NIT. So I rejected because I want career as a Java developer. Fine. If you have a confidence, try for get best job, no problem. But MCA is not required to become software engineer. I have 2 years of experience in Capgemini 2015 to 17. After that, I have gap. Can I show 2.7 experience? But you have to keep some Kukudak experience after that. Otherwise, they don't believe you. Sitting these many days idle, they don't believe you. That experience plus this Kukudex experience. 2 years gap in graduation, any problem in job, sir? After 12th, fresher, you cannot get job here. You have to try small and medium scale companies. Can we inherit child class in parent class? That becomes cyclic inheritance, worst fellow. You can do it, but that becomes a cyclic inheritance. At 9 a.m., another class of JDBC start. 9 a.m. can be join next batch. Yes, you can join. Yes, you can join. Whenever JDBC start, you can join. 2015s are wasted lot with embedded system. Yeah, all domains may not have jobs, but wherever jobs are there, you have to learn perfectly. No, yeah, that's wrong. Come out of psychological feeling. Anyone can get the job. Any graduation can get the job. That's it. No need of BTech MCA. Maybe they will be having some advantage. That's it. 9 a.m. you have another class. Then wait for next JDBC. We'll see. We'll consider here. We have to see a lot of permutation combination. JDBC comes at 9 o'clock. This one, we'll see. That time I will take opinion of the people and I will plan. Any other questions? I'm winding up the session. In 1-2 days, YouTube live streaming will be stopped. So complete your registration formalities. Sir, in IoT, generally Java utilization is very less. Bachelor of Arts can get software job. You can get, but not as a fresher. You have to show gap as experience. See, 2-tier, 3-tier, they may be logical partition, physical partition. All layers can be there in one computer. Then they are logical partitions. Okay. Different layers in different computer. Then they are physical partitions. Different layers in different computers. Sanjay Kumar, no need of taking any photograph. Okay, I will share in the Facebook. How many times I should say? After lockdown, these batches will continue both as offline and online classes. Whatever batches I start in offline lockdown period, they will continue as both offline and online classes. Yeah, there are some consultancies giving fake documents to show gap as experience. From them, you have to collect it. This session is live in the YouTube. You can collect from the YouTube. In the Facebook, Natraj Java Arena is my group. Become member. I will share everyday content. Yes, by showing gap as experience, you can try in any company. No problem. MNC you can try. Small scale company you can try. If you have a subject, you can try anywhere. If you have a subject, you can try anywhere. Fine. I hope. See, boss, the gap that you got after graduation between PG can be used as experience, but they will doubt a lot. They doubt a lot. Hide your post graduation. Try to show entire gap as experience. If that is too much, Try to show some relevant experience and irrelevant experience. That's it. For experience, any CRT reasoning required? Not required. For experienced people, CRT reasoning is not required. Forget about that. Only for fresher, CRT is compulsory. Yes, you cannot show 5 years experience, gap as experience. Do one thing, 2 years relevant experience, teacher, professor, and 3 years IT job experience. Yes, you can show three. Yes, Neela Prasad, you can show 2017 passed out. 2 or 3 years experience you can show. Yes, you can show that. I hope over all your queries are over. Fine. I'm winding up the session. I'm winding up the session. Tomorrow onwards, try to be by 11 o'clock. Tomorrow onwards, try to be by 11 o'clock. Anil Durga just now I have explained. You will get the job, but you have to show 3 years IT experience, 2 years this. Yeah, Srikanth sir, I already pasted, sir. Already it is there with the students. Yeah, mechanical, electrical, civil engineering, anyone. If you upload photos, the server is not working. Who said? Happily working. You try to download by using Paint application in your mobile, or at least Picasa application in your mobile. Picasa application or Paint application. Then it will work. All the students try to fill this registration link. Okay, boss. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow by 11 o'clock. Sir, it's all.